New at noon, the state of California is now suing the Trump administration over its efforts to impose immigration enforcement requirements on grant funding. The Attorney General, Rob Bonta, today joined a coalition of 21 attorneys general in filing the lawsuit. They say the administration wants to place restrictions on more than $1 billion in annual U.S. Department of Justice Victims of Crime Act grants. AG Bonta says the grants are unrelated to federal civil immigration enforcement. They're used by states to protect public safety and provide resources and services to victims and survivors of crime.
They're putting public safety and survivors of crime at risk, and they're holding over $1 billion of federal funding hostage to strong-arm states into joining their inhumane and frenzied immigration agenda.
Here in California, the Federal Victims of Crime Act funds have been used to support various victim assistance efforts across 35 programs. The Trump administration has not yet commented on the lawsuit. Leaders of 3 Republican-held states say they'll send National Guard troops to Washington, D.C. West Virginia, South Carolina, and Ohio have all committed to sending several hundred troops. The move comes amid President Trump's effort to crack down on crime and homelessness at the nation's capital by federalizing the police force. KTVU spoke with a political science lecturer at San Jose State about the likely motivation behind the action.
Hugely majority Democratic city, has a significant population of color, and it's just sort of an easy whipping boy. There are cities around the country like Memphis and Cleveland and Little Rock and, Shreveport, Louisiana, where the House Speaker is from, that have much higher crime rates, but of course he's not sending troops there.
Figures released a few months ago from the U.S. Attorney's Office show crime in D.C. is at a 30-year low. Critics say those numbers don't reflect the current situation at the Capitol. Governor Newsom's filing a Freedom of Information Act request against the Trump administration. The request seeks the administration's motivation in directing ICE agents to a widely publicized news conference featuring the governor on redistricting in Los Angeles. Critics of the move say it was an effort by President Trump to intimidate his political opponents with military personnel. This is Governor Newsom's second Freedom of Information Act request centered on the president's use of the military and public funds.